It's Friday. Wow, look how many people are here already. I'm so happy to see you. All right, I got a lot of questions and I can't go long today. I have to actually go a little short because I have duties. Okay, all right. Okay, so we're going to talk about my Liz Cheney dream. It was weird. And then we're going to ask about RFK Jr. because he has frequented or been on the Epstein plane. It's rumored for entertainment purposes only. Trump's traveling to Scotland, and I want to know a few things about that. His meeting, he's going to have talks with Keir Starmer and Ursula von der Leyen, the European Commission president, and that's the one that I think freaks him out, and I believe she is part of his bigger problem to come. Oh, let's see. Okay, Rose Blue wanted me to ask about Jim Jordan because of this. Is there a movie or something, or there's people on trial or something like that? So we'll look at that. Sorry, I've been sort of, haven't been able to keep up with emails. Zinni was at the vet and I had a big dental appointment yesterday, but I've got my official crowns on and I'm good. It was tough when I'm here. Oh my God, I'm done. All right, speaking of done. Oh, he is testifying under oath. Okay, thanks, Rose Blue. Okay, so our card of the day, the way of positive change, Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky. Please find me there and join our community. It doesn't cost anything. I don't get anything except the thing I value most is your companionship. So please hit the like button. Let me know that you're there with me in the mornings or whenever your morning is. And today is the day after the new moon. We're still in the new moon energy. So if you want to cleanse your crystals, cleanse, clear, charge program, sweep your house. If you didn't sweep yesterday, you can still do it and still every bit is effective. Card of the day, the 10 of Pentacles. Make wise financial decisions. Find coupons. We were talking about that on Tuesday. So find coupons and put some money into your savings account. Stock your cupboards. Find the BOGOs and load up on those. And that's always a good thing to do anyway. So, but the elders in this picture have made wise financial decisions and it's benefited the littles. And sometimes, it's really important to help the littles learn how to invest in the stock market for them, maybe in a toy company or in a product that they're particularly fond of, they just do some penny stocks and if they like Play-Doh, if they like Barbies, or if they like a certain any kind of toy or anything that they're interested in. It's fun to start. Just a thought. All right. What did I do? I spilled water. Okay, so I'm so excited. Our Tarot for Relationships seminar, which is closed, thank you. We're keeping it on the short side, small side, because it's very interactive. All right, so we're having that tomorrow. I'm so excited. Our eight-week course, Tarot course is halfway through, so we're doing really good at that. Probably do that again sometime soon. All right, and I have readings available the last week of August, thewayofpositivechange.com. Scroll down to book an appointment. And guess what? If 26 people hit the subscribe button, if you're new here, I'm going to reach 30,000. Denise Knight reached it before me. So she got it 2 days ago, I think. I texted her and congratulated her. So thank you very much. I appreciate it more than you know. It's taken so long. You guys have been with me since a couple years before COVID. When did we start? 2017? Oh, goodness. Okay. That's a long time. And I'm so grateful that is Denise in the chat? Okay. Danny Shake's in the chat. All right. Wow. That's extra special. That's extra special. Okay. Now let me tell you about this dream I had. It was one of those weird ones where I was just waking up. You know, those are the most powerful ones where you get that hit right before you wake up. And I heard very specifically, Liz Cheney only has a few days to make a very important decision. Now, what is that about? So I looked up to see if she's got, I got on the Google machine, and I looked up to see if she had anything big coming up. Well, in fact, her birthday is coming up on the 28th, if I read that right. And, but that was the only thing I could find. She has some upcoming speaking events. So I don't know if this is in conjunction to someone's health or her health, or if she's going to run for something. I'm not quite sure. So let's take a look at that. It was just as clear as day. So we're going to take a look at that first. All right. So Denise is here in the, there she is. Now I see her. Okay. All right. Liz Cheney, Guides and Angels. First, let's just see what is currently going on with her. Why is that pulling? What is currently going on with Liz Cheney? Can everybody see me okay? Uh-oh. Someone says, Beth Cat, did you say you're? Someone says it's in the dark. Can you guys let me know you can see me okay? Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Square Peg. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, Liz Cheney. What's going on with her? What is currently going on with her? We're going to ask about the midterms too, because when I asked about that a couple days ago, was it last Friday? I kept getting the 5 of Swords. So the Republicans are going to really fight tooth and nail. And now DeSatan has come on saying Florida's going to redistrict too. So, you know, all the blue states are going to have to really whip it up, and they're going to have to really put the pedal to the metal and be aggressive. They're just going to, they're not going to be able to be mamby-pamby. So they're going to have to fight, and they may have to just really fight dirty to just, you know, you got to fight fire with fire, or have a big super soaker. All right. Okay, Liz Cheney. Okay. Okay, so her dad, I think, probably is having some health issues here. I feel like she knows there was interference. There is an announcement here. Definitely an announcement. Weighing possibilities. She both fears to make a decision and fearful if she doesn't make a decision. Okay, so something about our leader. Or, well, I can't stand to even say that. Going up against the Emperor. These are some really tough cards. Okay. So let's just check on, all right, let's get to the bottom of this. So the Emperor is up here. Okay, first let's check. All right, I'm getting goosebumps. First, let's check, is Liz Cheney's health okay? Is Liz Cheney's health okay? That could also stand for her husband as well. All right, but let's ask about her health. Well, she's been sad. This has been a very difficult time for her. She got that pardon from Biden. She probably didn't even want it, according to this. She knows Russia's really, she's really aware of what's happening in Ukraine and Russia, and she really understands that. Now she's gonna fight. I feel like she has talked to Biden. She's all right. This was a tough year for her. It's been tough, but she's okay. I think she's had some little issues here, but I feel like her health is okay. Okay. Is either, I don't want to ask about each person, so let's just ask if there's somebody in her family that is not well. Either her husband, her father, is there someone in her? That was her mom card that came out, but I kept getting mail. Is there someone in Miss Cheney's family that is sick? Screaming goats. When Sheila does it, she puts it right up to the microphone, but I will not do that to you, okay, because I don't want to be screamed at. All right, someone's health has to be attended to with diligence. Someone's health is not okay. Okay. And she really struggled as well. Okay, so someone's health is not okay, but we're not getting the most terrible. I'm not getting the most terrible cards. One of her kids, she have a son, one of her kids could be having a little issue here. All right, so is she going to run for public office? Is that why there's a few days left? Do you have to file by a certain day? Okay. Is Liz Cheney going to run for office? Okay. Well, she likes being free from all of this. She does like being free from it. She felt like she had done her best previously. She is thinking about it. I believe she will run for office, and this also then means she must travel. Now, does that mean she moves? She has not made up her mind yet. Wow, both blindfolds. I'm going to say yes, But I have 3 travel cards here. So Chariot, World, and the Knight of Wands. So that means there's travel involved, which means I guess she's going to move somewhere. Thank you, Susan B. That's very kind of you. Something is off with the sound. I have the mic on. Can you guys not hear me okay? She sounds fine to me. Okay. I have the mic on. All right. Okay, so I think she is going to run for office. All right. Okay, Rose Blue says it's okay that it's YouTube. Okay. Will she be successful? I'm going to ask 2 more questions about Liz Cheney. Will she be successful? And will she be one of the women that helps to bring him down, finally? All right, so first, will Liz Cheney be successful with her run? Well, we're not having storms here, so it's not me. We have a big Saharan dust cloud hanging over us. Okay, wow, this is tough. She has to get enough money. She's charging forward. Someone really tries to attack her, but I think she's going to be successful. It's going to be hard won, but I think she'll be successful. It's difficult here. But she gets to, remember, the guy in the 7 of Wands has to eat his Wheaties, but he does get to the top of the mountain. Okay. Be hard. Someone's really coming after her there. Okay. Okay, well, I hope the recording, I hope everybody enjoys the video and that it ends up being okay. So I'm doing my best. I thought I set up everything okay. So, all right. Now, Rose Blue wanted me to ask about Jim Jordan. Yeah, everybody up in the Northeast is supposed to be having storms. Thank you, JC. Guys, stay safe. All right, Jim Jordan, is he going to be in trouble? Is he going to have to leave office? What's his future look like? The future for Jim Jordan. He's in trouble. He's getting roped in with his acquiescence to what happened, right, in his, where he was. I mean, he was complicit, right? Some of the moms and wives of the men that were harmed here are coming forward. There's going to be more problems with women. He's in a fight here. This doesn't look good for him. So what he did was very wrong, but this looks like he loses, right? This 5 of Swords, we were talking about this in class the other night. It can be so hard to read when it's the outcome card, because this can be winning at all costs or taking advantage of someone else in order for you to win, or it can be someone taking advantage of you, a big giant bully, a malefic person, and malefic energy, and taking you down. So I had to make an agreement with my guides and angels that when this comes up in the outcome position, it means the person I'm reading about loses. Okay, so that's Thank you, angels. That's our agreement. So this means he tries to make it, but he's fighting, and he loses. Okay, so something does not go Jim Jordan's way, finally. Okay. John, I think I asked that question in the last live. The lives are time-stamped, courtesy of Mystery Achiever. What would we do without her? It was either the last one or... But JD Vance is MIA. What's going on with him? Should we look at him really quick? Let's look at, better yet, let's just look at what's happening between JD Vance and Trump. Are they friends or do they hate each other's guts? Because Vance went to speak to Murdoch and Teal. So, and Vance has not been on the couch. There's been, Licknut has been on the couch instead of JD Vance. Have you noticed that? The past few Oval Office visits, Howard Licknut was on the couch. There's a new couch effort. Just Licknut, a licker. He's a licker. What's happening between JD Vance and Trump? Are they having a fight? Are they having a brawl? Having a fight, a brawl? All right. Well, he was not asked to come to the building, and he didn't want to go to the building. He's been going other places and meeting with other people. They are stuck with each other. They're stuck with the position. They're still hanging in there. Their values differ greatly. Malefic and extreme malefic. Them's fighting words right there. JD Vance is hanging out with other people more here than Trump. They are about to, I think they already had a thing where they didn't want to be around each other for whatever reason. I think because Vance spoke with other people and Trump didn't like that. Trump didn't like a meeting that went on in a place with that Four of Wands and their values about what their beliefs about what should and should not happen when you are vice president. So, he's still hanging around there, though. He's not out. He's not face planting. How much time do I have? I want to ask about Bondi, too, because in the last reading, we saw that Trump and Susie Wiles have already picked somebody to replace Pam Bondi. So is she going down soon? Is she getting kicked out? Of course, they're all on recess now. I mean, the Congress is in recess, but is Bondi getting kicked out? Does Bondi stay in Trump's cabinet, or does she get kicked out? Hey, Paula, I got to watch Denise's live from yesterday. I haven't been able to do that yet. I was in the dentist chair. Poor Zinni had to have her blood taken and everything, but she was okay. She's a cool cat, man. She is just pretty cool. She doesn't know what she's doing here. She's not happy about this situation. She's looking to see what in the world other kind of thing can I come up with. She's searching the internet, seeing what she can say, what she can do. I think she knows Vance is meeting with these other people, and she has a meeting here coming up. Oh, she's thinking about throwing Cash Patel under the bus here. She's going to bully. She's being seen as bullying somebody in the Trump administration. And then there's judgment. So I think that she is coming up to a judgment. I think they're talking about replacing her, and it's going to come up, and you either put up and show the goods or you're out. So she's being judged. Okay. Hey, Sterling. So, but we saw each time we asked about Cash Patel, we got the Ten of Swords. So we know he's going to be the fall. We know that's happening. Okay. All right. Now. Okay. So now, RFK Jr. has previously admitted that he flew on Epstein's plane at least twice. And he said his wife was with him and friends and Ghilaine. Is he going to be on this list more than he will? This will not list, but when more information comes out about Epstein's cohorts, does this put RFK Jr. in jeopardy? Does this put RFK Jr. in a tough spot? Hey, Clarence. Is his association with Epstein going to hurt him? I saw another interview with the author on Legal AF. It came out yesterday. What's his last name? Wolf? Anyway. And I didn't know that Trump gave the FBI some information from his Taj Mahal about someone. There was some for entertainment purposes only, some informant information going on there. And there was some other stuff in that interview that came out. So that was another good interview. Okay, so he's trying to get this squashed. Whoa. He's trying to get this squashed. He's fighting for a cause. He's like, if this comes out, I am going to have a big problem. All right, he's pushing for delay. He just wants it to be delayed. He's having a problem anyway. Things that are written, his name. It will cause him a problem. It definitely will cause him a problem, and he might have to lawyer up. What's going on with him? Like, these are bad cards for him. What the heck is going on with him? So is RFK Jr., is he going down? I don't think I asked about him in the faceplant question. What does his future look like, RFK Jr.? Is he having huge problems? He's partying. Lots of rumors. Might be seeing other. Isn't he married to like a comedian, blonde comedian? he's having problems with somebody in his family, an ex-wife, a mother of his child or something. Oh wait, didn't his ex-wife didn't she unalive herself? There's problems with some big family stuff going on here. So there's problems and some stuff with pediatric things and falsehoods. So Moms Against RFK Jr., I think, are coming out here. So he's going to get busted on some false stuff here having to do with kids. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. I already know that somehow Ghilaine is going to go free because I asked those questions. She's going to be betrayed by someone. She suffers a betrayal, and then she goes down and then goes up. So I read about her in the last couple of different readings. Remember, they're time-stamped. Mystery Achiever time-stamped them. If you go back in the video bank, but just go under past live streams on my channel. So she's going to be betrayed, and then I think she's going to go free. So, but let's just take a look at her near future because she keeps getting the Three of Swords. All right, Ghilaine Maxwell. She thinks she's going to do okay. She's trying hard to. She is holding on to something. Wow, I mean, the Empress is coming up in everything. It's just like, she's lying. She's lying. Someone's lying. Someone's lying. No, she's not. She's all over the place. What if I do this? What if I do that? Maybe if I lie and I can do this and say this, then I can get this. And then she doesn't want to even admit the truth about herself, and she offers false statements. So she's not doing very well here. All right. I think it's Ghislaine, Ghilaine. All right. Anyway, she's lying. All right. Now I want to know about Trump going to Scotland. He's already landed there, from what I heard. He's opening up a new golf course. He already has one somewhere else in Scotland. All right, there's a secret something going on with this flight. Maybe something with Secret Service. He traveled to Scotland. How does his trip go? Someone drinks. There's a party atmosphere here. Someone drinks and gets rowdy. I mean, he's okay. He comes up against some people that have very staunch beliefs that don't like him, that speak their family values. So they throw some shade on him. There's accusations. There's something about a party going on here. Thank you, Miss Karen. There is a problem. Oh, and I just wanted to say thank you to Lindy A. If I forgot, maybe I already did that. All right. Something isn't balanced with him, so I feel like he loses his balance here. But we've been seeing that, and we saw leg problems before. Okay, so He says something awful, scandalous, and speculative. All right. So he says something, oh, it's a normal day for him. All right. He's going to speak with Keir Starmer. How will that call go? How will his meeting, however it is, go with Keir Starmer? How will Trump's meeting go with Keir Starmer? Keir Starmer just sort of bends the knee for him, you know. He might just bend over. I don't. Okay. I didn't say that. Okay. He can join and get on the couch next to Howard Licknut. You know, they can have a big lick party. See who can lick the orange off first. Ew. Okay. Okay, well, they don't agree. They don't agree, and Starmer thinks he's a fool. They really do not agree. So maybe he only bends halfway over. Maybe he doesn't do a whole complete down dog. Okay. So Keir Starmer has to sort of keep his mouth shut, and he holds the secret. So the secret that popped out when I was shuffling about Trump's overall trip comes up with his meeting with Keir Starmer. So there's going to be a problem with Keir Starmer. So these two try to back it up, that try to help here, but this means Starmer's not going to do something that Trump wants him to do. So it's only a half down dog. What does that mean? A half pup. A half pipe. Okay, so this is, he's just not going to. It's stupid. And Trump just wants to be the star and he blows it. Okay. Okay, let's get some water. Oh yeah, Jerome Powell held his own the other day. Tim Scott, what a joke. Will the dark enlightenment? There's no such thing as dark enlightenment. There's dark force. You want me to ask about that? Is there such thing as somebody's calling it dark enlightenment? How can you be enlightened if you're in the dark? Will the dark force be defeated soon? All right, let's ask that. All right, but first, we're going to ask now about what happens between Donald Trump and Ursula von der Leyen. All right. Dark Enlightenment's Curtis Yarvin. Rich, can you text that to me? Okay. That doesn't make sense. Okay. All right. How will Trump's meeting go? How will Trump's meeting go with Ursula von der Leyen? Yes, oxymoron. That's what, yeah, okay. All right, so I guess it's just somebody else that they're nicknaming it that. Okay. Well, there's no deal there with her. And she is the European Commission president. She has not put up with his stuff in meetings before. And she will not be able to keep her mouth closed, thank goodness. She delivers the goods. She is strong. So instead of doing down dog, I'm never going to look at down dog properly. It's not good. Because I do yoga a lot. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles. So this is more like she lands a sound roundhouse kick. How's that? All right, and she brings money and she brings facts. And she's got the ear of someone else that's very important with finances. They are all sad and upset that he is in office. They wish things could be back the way they were. She stands in defense. And the men that come to the meeting or that are with her when she speaks with them will help her stand her ground. They're standing their ground. So he gets nowhere with her. Nowhere. Nothing, nada. Strength is on its side. She has the backing of these other two leaders, and he gets nowhere. So these meetings are not going to go very well for him. There's something skanky in that Keir Starmer thing that's with the high priestess. He could get himself into some trouble if he's licking things. All right. So how will the rest of his trip go? How will the rest of Trump's trip go when he goes? He's going to Edinburgh. He's going to another golf course on the other coast of where he is now. She's going to 3 different courses, one other that he has, and then another that's owned by someone else. How does the rest of Donald Trump's trip go? I thought that's a good price, Rose Blue. Okay, so he doesn't get what he wants. And I have been doing the readings, and he's been getting the 7 of Pentacles. So things just don't progress the way he wants them to progress. He gets bored. There it is. There it is. And boom, there it is. Okay, so he just can't. He can't get things to grow, not even mushrooms. It's not a magic mushroom. Just ask Stormy Daniels. So he can't, and he just can't get things moving. And he's just sitting around, maybe riding in the cart. He doesn't see that he has problems. He thinks he can push things through, and he can't. He's all over the place. There's a little problem with travel. He might not be able to go where he wants to go. Maybe there's inclement weather. He doesn't like things that are going on back at home. But then, perhaps by the end of the trip, he feels a little better. I feel like he gets sluggo, and then he feels a little bit better by the end of the trip. So, okay. All right. Now let's see about his health. Let's look at that real quick. Okay, so if you know anything about, oh, did I hit it? Oh, thank you so much, Sharon. Yay, thank you, you guys. Okay, 30,000 subscribers. Okay, what about his health? Trump's health. Maybe hospital when he returns. Let's see. Trump's. Thank you, guys. That's a big day for me. Okay. Trump's health. He comes home from this trip or on the trip, when he comes home from the trip. Yep. So we've been seeing a new pill for him. He has to change meds. Something's out of balance again. And then this holding on to things could mean the retaining of fluid in his legs. Then he has an issue, I guess, when he's over there. Maybe that's why he's sluggo. He has to make a decision. So I'm telling you, somebody else in this family had this trouble too. All he can think about is money. Things are not going his way. He has to get a consultation when he gets back. He's struggling with his balance. But he's still okay. He's still vertical. So, well, we've got weeks till August 16th. I think I'm going to ask, oh, I wanted to let you know that Linda G will be on my channel Monday. What day is that? Just in a couple of days. I'll post it on the community page. She's going to be on with me, I think, at 2 o'clock Eastern, somewhere around there. So that's nice. I usually ask her to come on about every 6 months or so. All right. All right, so let's see then. Something going on. What's going on with Trump that we don't know? What's going on with him that we don't know? July 28th. Thank you, JC. Linda G will be right here. I think right around 2 o'clock, 2:30, something like that. Oh, thank you, Miss Lynn. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. You've been with me all the way. I'm going to LA this year. My nephew's moving there. So they're moving from Olympia to LA because he has to do it for his job. So I will be coming. Yes, we will be live on Monday. What is it about Trump that we don't know? What's going on with Trump that we are not aware of? I think he's mad. He's not following directions of these meetings that he's going to have are going to be a disaster. And Ursula von der Leyen is really going to give him a run for his money. He's going to be mad. He's having more confusion than he had before. And he's really having arguments with people about money. Other people are not agreeing with him. Okay, so then he's not getting his way. So don't think that he's getting his way with his cabinet. Thank you, Miss Judy. That's very sweet of you. Okay, and his body is completely missing. He's missing a whole food group, and he just isn't getting it's like they're working around him and he isn't getting what he needs or what he wants. So this is just a time of abject failure for him. He's sort of feckless here. So that's how he rendered Congress, right? Which leads, that's a good question for us to ask next. So look at he is seen as going down. So he will be seen as not getting his way. He will be upset and he is really going to rerun. Remember, this is Ten of Swords of rerunning those old movies over and over and over and over again. So he's going to do more of that, and it's just he's only getting a smattering of the attention that he used to get, and it's really a mere pittance. So he's going to have a problem, and maybe one of his coins or something falls. Something costs a tremendous amount of money, and he is not getting what he wants. So that's, I hope that makes your weekend right there. Okay. Partay. Okay. Thank you, Deborah. I hope the weather's holding out for you. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. You've been there with me the whole time, too. All right. So will the dark force, this Curtis Yarvin, what's the future look for Curtis Yarvin, this dark force of whatever it is? Is he going down? Is this person going down? Is this energy around going down? So Trump's going to lose money. It's not going to be good. And he's going to be attacked because of maybe something that happens with people not getting as much money. It's just going to be bad. It's going to be bad. And we don't know about it yet. Remember, because we asked, what do we not know about him? All right. Okay, this Curtis Yarvin is not grounded and is nothing. There's no foundation under this. Many people already know it. He has in the past met with people. He's a shyster. He's a tricky thief. He's a sneaky Pete. He's a porch pirate. I don't even know who this person is. So for entertainment purposes only, he comes up as. He may have talked to Musk. I don't know if they know each other, but he doesn't have things going his way here. He will have a victory somehow in August here with something, but he has deep secrets, and then it looks like he comes through with something, and then everything comes to a standstill around him. So it all gets, the way he's running things, or the way this energy is running, just gets hung up and goes upside down. Just goes out of balance, flips upside down. So no good, no mas, no bueno for him. Thank you, P. Doxy. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks. You guys are the best. All right. Okay, 53 minutes ago. Anybody else have a quick question they want me to ask about anybody? So, all right, let's ask, is my dream online? We already asked. So does Trump get, does he, no, we can see you, Roxanne. Bruising on his hand is due to the needle going into the vein. Okay. Is Trump gonna resign? Does he have? Will he be made to resign? Oh, I wanted to ask about the midterms. Doggone it. Okay, let's ask about. We have time for a few more questions, really quick. Okay, what about? Will Trump have to resign? Will he be made to resign? Remember, Maxwell goes down and then up. She gets betrayed by someone and then she goes up. Okay, someone's going to tell him he's got to resign. But he may just not even make it to that. He goes to the hospital here. He has to go to a hearing, go to his health, and goes to a hearing. He's either going to have to, or he's going to the hospital and may have to step down from that somehow. This is coming up here. There's the Virgo card. Virgo starts third week of August. That would put us on the timeline. So there's a big problem there. All right, but we already knew that. Now let's look at the midterms. The Republicans are cheated to your pumpkin eaters. They're doing redistricting, de-Satan. I should have asked this earlier, but we'll still get it in here. And I got 5 of Swords for this. So are the Republicans going to cheat, steal in 26? Is it going to be really awful? Are they going to be 5 of Swords? Thank you, Louise. Thank you so much. Are they going to, Republicans going to cheat and steal 2026? Boy, they're going to tell lies. They're going to make up everything. They're going to speculate. All right, they're not celebrating. It's on shaky ground. There's going to be a big fight over this giant fight. And there will have been, by the time this time comes up, there will have been the tower. So it's just going to be terrible. Okay, so then they go down. They have to wait. They have to think. They have to fight. Okay, good. Things don't go their way, and Trump is either out or down. Okay. They all have to wait. So they're getting Trump's card. So they have to wait for decisions and things to come up. Okay, so that's good. That's good. All right. And then what does this Epstein thing do? Is this going to be a big factor in taking Trump down? Will the MAGA base leave Trump over this? MAGA's worried. Some MAGA will leave. There's Queen of Swords. He's being judged. His judgment. Some will just forgive him and believe his lies. They just feel that he's... there's big fights. There's big fights in MAGA world over this Epstein thing. Big fights. They think he's just not telling the truth, and other people are not telling the truth. And then the tower. So it's going to be, the mask comes off. So it's huge, and this is going to be just the truth. You know what it happens. You know, the tower is a building built by humans, and when Spirit throws the lightning bolt, it crashes, and it burns and goes down, and the people fall from their seat in the tower, and the whole structure goes to bits and pieces, and everybody can see who everyone really is, because they can't hide behind the tower anymore, right? Or the escalator, or the Trump Tower, right? So this is going to bring chaos, absolute chaos. Okay. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Thank you so much. So it's chaos. So I'm telling you, get your popcorn. Get you some popcorn, some soda pop, some sparkling water, some sparkling apple cider, and some champagne, and some margaritas. Do the midnight margaritas, just like they do in that Practical Magic movie. I love that movie. Oh my God, it's one of my most favorites. Love Sandra Bullock. And the aunties. All right. Okay, so I have to go. So we got to do P. Doxy, remind me to ask that question in the next live. That will be with Linda. That's something I can I'll post on the community post, so please put your questions on there. So I'll be live again on Monday with Linda here, 2:30 or something, live, Eastern. All right. Thank you, Sterling. You guys, thank you so much. All right, let's do a reading for your weekend. No, it isn't, Barbara. Are they making a practical magic too? Oh my gosh. That would be absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't seen, thank you so much, Sterling. If you haven't seen that movie, you guys treat yourself. It's just so good. All right. The challenge is to stay busy. And we got this card for card of the day a couple days ago. So there's something in particular that needs your attention around your home or any of your personal endeavors or something that you need. Oh, thank you, you guys. Oh my God, that's such great news. I just love that movie. I think it's important for you to look at what needs your attention. There's a project, no more delays, so don't procrastinate this weekend. We need to look to see, what we need to do. This is a little repetitive of what we got on Tuesday because there are some things that we need to wrap up and take care of so that we can have next year summer off, right? So pay attention to things that are detailed work. It's probably a pain in your buttocks. But, we have to do taxes. We need to start our website if we need it. We've got to, get rid of stuff. Okay. Oh, all right. And then if you get your work done, get with your friends, get with your buds, have a family reunion, get with your bestie, call someone you haven't talked to in a while. This is good. So this is renewing your relationships. This is beautiful. I love this. There will be renewals. There will be reunions this weekend. This is beautiful stuff. I love it, love it, love it. But get your work done so you can go play. All right. And there's your safe investments. A lot of messages coming in quickly that give us hope for the future and opportunity. Okay. Big deals. Watch for what do they call that on the Today Show? Jill's steals and deals, So there's Ace of Pentacles, some good coupons, some good treats and snacks and getaways, and maybe some flights where the prices come down, and you can have, these are both of the reunion cards here, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. So get your flight scheduled and hope for the future and have some fun. All right, so this is a good time to make some reunion plans. It's giant. It's huge. It couldn't get any more huge. It's huger. Okay. All right, you guys. Much love to you. Have a terrific weekend. Thank you so much for all the super chats. Thanks for helping me thanks for being with me from the very beginning. And hello to all the new people. Subscribe and hey, Joe Schmo. Okay, and everybody have a great weekend. You can don't worry about Mercury retrograde. There's some good deals coming up here, and sometimes Mercury retrograde can be very, very helpful in moving forward. Remember, we have that new moon there, so schedule some reunions. It's going to be really great. Get your work done so you can play. All right. I sound like somebody's mom. I am a mom. Bye. Thank you.